Mrs Van der Tramp's husband. We've seen 14 verbs of movement now, but I did say originally that there were 16, and there are 2 more that I want to bring to your attention now. Devenir and revenir. The verb devenir means to become, whilst revenir means to come back. And they are actually relatives of the verb venir, which means to come. Remember how venir in the past participle be venu? Well, if you look at devenir and revenir in the past participle, you'll see why they're related. Devenir becomes devenu. So devenir means to become, and devenu means become or became. And revenir becomes revenu. And revenir means to come back, and revenu means come back or came back. So revenir and devenir are the 2 extra verbs of movement. The good thing is that these 2 verbs can slot into our little acronym quite easily. You see, Mrs Van der Tramp has a husband who just happens to be a doctor. So the acronym is now Mrs and Dr. Van der Tramp. The Mrs is monter, rentrer, and sortir. The doctor is devenir and revenir, the extra 2 little verbs. And then Van der Tramp, we've got venir, arriver, naître, descendre, entrer, retourner, tomber, rester, aller, mourir, and partir. Mrs and Dr. Van der Tramp is a good acronym you can use to remember those 16 verbs of movement. Let's go over them all one more time. Monter means to go up. Rentrer means to go back. Sortir means to go out. Devenir, to become. Revenir, to come back. Venir, to come. Arriver, to arrive. Naître, to be born. Descendre, to descend. Entrer, to enter. Retourner, to return. Tomber, to fall. Rester, to stay. Aller, to go. Mourir means to die. And partir means to leave. So they are the 16 verbs of movement, and all of these verbs take être as their auxiliary verb rather than avoir when you're talking about the past tense.